So today was something really, really cool, and this is from BlitzMax, and this is a monitor light bar. And the part number is BMES1 Plus, and of course this is a monitor light bar, so you're going to put this on top of your monitor, and it literally shines straight down, and it's going to light up the desk in front of you, so you kind of see what's going on. You can kind of see your keyboard clear, especially if you do a lot of working in where it's not very bright, and you don't want a ton of light. This is a great way to go, because it's just going to light up the area in front of you, and it's not going to mess with your monitor. So it's going to shine right through it, right in front of it, past it, and it's not going to affect the display. I'll kind of show that here in a second. And let me show you some of the features on this and kind of what comes in the box. So of course you're going to get the light bar, and you can see all the functions are right here, the buttons on it. I'll show you those here in a second. It's going to come with a little base, and you just kind of clip it together right here. You just clip it together. And this is the part that's going to hang off the back of your monitor. And it is heavily weighted, so it's going to keep it from tipping off. So there is no actually mounting of it. You just kind of hang it on there, which is kind of cool. So it's not going to do any kind of damage or any kind of marks on your monitor. And they do have some nice soft pads on it. So if you open this up, you'll see there's a nice soft pad here. And there's some little soft pads right here on the corners. Then, of course, you're going to get the manual. Read the manual. It's going to give you all the specs. And it's going to give you some mounting instructions, things like that, some tips, pretty much self-explanatory. I'm going to kind of show you here anyway. USB cable, because you need to power it. Of course, this part here is going to go into the back of your computer, in front of your computer. And then USB-C goes to the back of here. And there's a USB-C port right back here. You can see it right. Let me show you. Right there. And you're going to get a remote control. And there's a little puck for it. Oh, there it is. And this has some double-sided tape on it. So if you do want to permanently mount the remote control, stick it there, stick this on there, and away you go. And on the remote control, you can see it's got the same buttons that are on here. So if we look at the light bar, you'll see you got a plus, minus, and power. Of course, this is power. And this is going to be color temperature. And this one's going to be brightness. So what you do is you power it on. And this is going to change between 3,000 Kelvin, 65 to 6,500 Kelvin. So kind of between a incandescent light bulb, kind of nice orangey color, to a very bright, cool white light color. And so you can change that through. And it is stepless, so as you touch this, you can go up and down. It doesn't step through it. It's just kind of a smooth transition. And of course, the brightness is the same way. And this is for brightness. And they are duplicated on the remote. I actually use all the remote for all mine. And there are 2 AAA batteries in here, so you do need to put some batteries in here. But you can see it's got power here. And this will be the color temperature, and this will be the brightness. So just kind of hold these down to change however you want. And that way you don't have to touch anything on here. I pretty much just use the remote control for it because it's a lot easier than doing that. But you can do whatever way you want to. And all you have to do is take this part here, open it up, and you see it has some like little pivots here, and there's little rubber feet on here, and this has a nice little rubber coating. So this kind of hangs off the back of your monitor. And I like the little nice rubber mounting, so it's not going to leave any kind of marks or anything on your monitor. You can adjust it however you want without having to worry about any kind of abrasions or anything like that. So that's kind of cool, and it's going to keep it from sliding too. So let's hang it on the monitor and take a look at it. I actually have a nice big TV right here that we're going to test it on. So you can see I have it right up here, and if you look down here, you see it's kind of nicely lit up. It's kind of bright in here already, but this kind of lights it up really, really well. Like I said, if you use a remote, you can change the colors, temperature, and the brightness. I'm going to just kind of tip it this way so you can kind of see the lights and see how it's functioning. But if you look up here, you can see all the buttons. You can do it through the buttons on here also. If you just want to turn the brightness down, you just touch it and it'll turn down. Touch the plus, it'll turn up. Let me turn it so you can kind of see it. And that way you'll be able to see better what it's actually doing. Like I said, you're normally not looking at the light. It's looking straight down or shining straight down. But these two do the color temperature. So you can see it's kind of like a cool white now. If I go down, it kind of turns a nice orange color. And that's kind of what I prefer. And if you want to turn the brightness down, you can turn it way, way down. So just give a little bit of light, just like that. That's the lowest. And if you want to max it out, just hold down the button. And like I said, if you want more of a cool white light, you can do one of those. And you got nice kind of a very, very 6,500 Kelvin white light. I prefer more of the lower of the spectrum, just kind of more like that. Just for me, that's what I prefer. And of course, you're gonna, like I said, you're gonna have it pointed down. And so if you look down here, you can kind of see when I turn it off, you'll see the brightness go away. There you go. There's on, there's off, there's on. So a really, really nice light. You know what? I didn't believe I would need something like this till I seen one, and I realized missed out on this my whole life. Definitely, if you do a lot of computer work, get one of these. It's going to make eye strain go away, or at least help a whole lot, because one, you have your papers down here, and just going to give a nice ambient light around the monitor, and it's not going to affect your monitor because it kind of passes right in front of it and you don't even see it. So really, really cool. I like BlitzMax, and the BMES1 Plus, a really great little monitor light bar. Check them out.